Hi, I'm Dr. Osborn, and I'm inviting you to join me for some fun, some magic, and things will probably get a little weird. What do I mean by weird? Watch your screen. You're going to see 5 playing cards appear. I want you to just think of one of those cards. Pick one, remember it, and concentrate on it. Now we're going to flip them over so I can see them. Okay. Now don't tell anybody what card you were thinking of. I'm going to eliminate this card because I think it's the one you were thinking of. Let's flip it back over and see if your card is missing. That's what I mean by weird. I'll be right back.
It's Dr. Osborn's Newfangled Medicine Show, the virtual edition. Brought to you by Osborn's Original Flavored Mace, making offenders a little less offensive. Now here's your host, Dr. Osborn.
Hi, Dr. Osborn here, and welcome to my Newfangled Medicine Show, the virtual edition. What this is a new way of doing the show so all of you can enjoy it from where you are. Let me explain how it works. A medicine show was a group of acts that traveled together. Our medicine show is just me and you. Occasionally you'll see a placard appear that will announce an act. Something similar to that will actually be performed. Some of it would be just me. Some of it will involve me and you. I hope you enjoy it. And if you do, don't forget to let me know. You can reach me at my website, afterdinnermagic.com. Let's get started with the first act. A long time ago, while I was traveling around, I happened to pass through a small southern town where I saw a large crowd gathered in the town square. I wandered on over. This is what I hear. 1 will get you 10, 5 will get you 50. It's a great little game that's really quite nifty. Now I was ready to walk away because I'm no rube when he lifted his hat and he showed me the cube. It's really quite simple and totally fair. I'm going to drop it in one side. You have to guess where. So he dropped in the die and he spun it around. And the first man stepped up and placed $1 down. With a scratch of his head and a squint of his eye, he pointed his finger and said, "That side." Then to my amazement, and without one sign of guilt, the man with the box, he gave it a tilt. "Well, I'm sorry, my friend, you didn't find a die. Who will be next to give it a try?" And they all lined up one by one as if they hadn't seen what he had done. And all those people he so easily bilked and took all their money thanks to that little tilt. Well, always being ready to make some easy cash, I ran to the front quick as a flash. "I'll bet you 50. In a loud voice I cried, "I'll bet you 50, 50 each side." Well, what happened next just left me all tuckered. It didn't take a genius to tell that I had been suckered. And as I stood there weeping with my head in my hand, I was tapped on the shoulder by a little old man. "Son, you're not the first one to pay such a price. But if you let me, I'd like to give you some advice. The next time you're sure you know where that die's at, do yourself a favor. Keep it under your hat." Often, behind the back in the tent, there was usually a card game going on. And very quickly you could recognize who was a local and who wasn't. For instance, if someone did what's known as an overhand shuffle, I'll do it slow so you can keep track. You've seen that before, haven't you? Although usually it's done like this, a little bit messier. Then usually you could tell they're a local. But if someone did the Mississippi slop shuffle, see how this would cause all sorts of problems because you wind up with a messed up deck. You wind up with cards going in every direction. You have some cards faces here and backs here. You have some cards backs here and faces here. You even have some cards back to back. But the skilled card handler knew the move, which was this. Once you've done the move, all the cards are now facing the correct direction except for these four, which just happen to be the four aces. Now, a lot of times I hear people ask, how do you deal from the bottom of the deck? I'm going to teach you how to deal from the bottom of the deck. Several different ways. And I'll do it slow at first, and then we'll speed up. For instance, the hardest thing is, of course, getting the cards on the bottom of the deck. I found the best way to do that is like this. Now the cards are on the bottom. The first method is known as a drag. We're going to do a 5-person poker hand. Drag. This is known as a push. Push. A mechanic's grip. Very deceptive. I'm doing it slow. And then, of course, if everyone's drunk, you do it like this. And the last card really doesn't matter because you wind up with all four aces. Now, dealing from the bottom of the deck, people actually expect that. There is a harder version, and that is, of course, dealing from the middle of the deck. Watch carefully. The aces go in the middle of the deck, and all of these cards get put on top. We'll square them up. You can see the aces get pushed into the deck. Now I will deal so fast, it will look slow. People often say they don't believe anything is really happening. Even if you do it with one hand. They say, you're not doing anything. Now say, are you sure? Now, of course, anytime four aces show up in a card game, somebody gets shot. So you have to be sneaky and work around that and do a spread. For instance, you give everyone else one of the aces. And you may think, but of course, you do that, you lose. Not really. You don't need the four aces when you have a royal flush.
This segment brought to you by Waste Away and Die, Garbage Pickup Mobile Beauty Parlor.
Well, hello. I was just heading to the next act, and I was thinking about the train of thought. How one thought can lead to another thought and another thought. Let's do an experiment with that. Listen to what I say and follow my instructions. think of a number between 1 and 10. Do you have it? Okay. Now double it. Do you have your new number? Take your new number and multiply it by 2. Okay? Now, take this new number, divide it by the number you started with. So now you have another new number, probably a smaller number. Well, take that number and count to the corresponding letter of the alphabet. For instance, A is 1, B is 2, and go to your new number. You got it? Okay, now think of a country that starts with that letter. You got it? Okay, now take the second letter of that country's name and think of the largest animal you can think of. And think of the normal color of that animal. So after all this, do you have something in your mind? Well, that doesn't make any sense. There are no gray elephants in Denmark. Hi, Dr. Osborn here. I'm in between tricks, so I thought I'd take a moment and tell you a secret of a trick. I'm going to tell you how to make an elephant disappear. This is so cool. I made a little bitty version, so just imagine this really big. First, you have to have a stage. This is our stage. Then what you do is you take and you put a wall in the back. Then you put a wall in the front. And then you bring in your elephant. This is our elephant. And you place the elephant in. You make a magical pass. You remove the back wall. Then you remove the front wall. And the elephant has vanished. So amazing. But now I'm going to tell you the big secret. It's actually down here. Can you see that? There actually is a little space here to where there's a slot in the top. And when you put the elephant in, he falls down and he catches there. So, now you know the secret. I'm going to perform it again. This time, see if you can spot all the things you need to see to know how this is done. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to make an elephant disappear. First, we're going to place a solid wall in the back. Then, a solid wall in the front. Then we will bring out our elephant. We're going to take the elephant, drop it in between, make a mystical pass. The back wall goes away. No elephant. The front wall goes away. No elephant. Now, sometimes you'll get some people who are skeptical that you really didn't make the elephant disappear. And that's when you show them you really did. I'll be right back in a moment.
This holiday season, use Dr. Osborn's Propagander Holiday Fowl Carving Stabilization Device. We know how to cook your goose.
Let's do another experiment between you and me across the internet. What I want you to do is just follow my instructions. Take a look at the image on your screen. Here we have 16 famous sci-fi robots. Some are in red squares, some are in blue circles. I want you to touch one of the blue circles. Pick a robot in a blue circle and just put your finger on the blue circle. If you can't touch the screen, just remember in your mind so as you can follow my directions. Now, move to the left or the right to the closest red square. Now, move up or down to the closest blue circle. Now, move diagonally to the nearest red square. And lastly, move to the right or down to the closest blue circle. To the right or down to the closest blue circle. Now, through all these decisions you have made, your finger is now resting on a certain robot. And since I'm here, you're there, there's no way anyone could possibly know what robot you've chosen. Or is there?
New from Dr. Osborn, the Alabama Wedgie. Give someone you love an Alabama Wedgie.
People who've never seen me perform before may be wondering how a virtual show really differs from a stage show. Well, a lot of it is the energy. But why tell you when I can show you? Thanks to my friend Lauren Damewood, I have some video I'll show you of a set I did in Memphis a few years back. It can get loud and get rowdy, but it's always fun. Enjoy.
Say greetings to all my minions out there. And now, as always, we must test. Some of you may be asking, how can I become a minion? There are a few simple tests, and we'll perform some of them here for you now. First, the stupid arm trick. Oh, dear God. Now, it's called the stupid arm trick for two very important reasons. Reason number two, it is an arm trick. And reason number one?
It's stupid.
Because that's the way I roll. Hey, don't criticize. Don't remember, before you criticize somebody, walk a mile in their shoes. That way, when you're ready to criticize them, you're a mile away and you have their shoes. Think about it. Okay, everyone, hold out your hands like this. Do not slap the person in front of you. Okay, tilt your thumbs down. Cross your arms. Grip your hands together. Now you can spin it down and up like this. Some of you older people remember this. It's just gotten harder. And back. Back up. Feel the burn. And back. Now point it right at me. In fact, point it at my SpongeBob tie. Yes. Make sure your thumbs are down. You have a good grip. Now everyone, do what I do. Are you ready? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. Here we go. 1. Total chaos. But I like it. 2. Okay. 3. Yes. Getting a little weird now, isn't it? Now I have one of my latest inventions. The shrink ray. But it only works on me. But this is an optical delusion. What I'm going to do, we will start it spinning. I want everyone to steer into the center. Do not look away. Concentrate on it for about 30 seconds. And then I will ask you to look at my nose. We're going to start off with attempting to make my head grow. Everyone, look at the wheel. Do not look to the left, to the right, up or down. Concentrate on the wheel as I count down from 10, 9, 8, 7, do not look away, 6, 5, 4, remember, look at my nose, 3, 2, 1, look at my nose. Oh, okay, wait, concentrate on the wheel. Look at the center. Do not look to the left, to the right, up or down. As I count down from 10, 9, 8, 7, do not look away, 6, 5, we will try to shrink my head, 4, 3, 2, 1, look at my nose. Oh, that hurts. Moving right along. Some of you may know what this is. It is the paper bag of evil. Say it with me, the paper bag of evil. Now the correct response is actually... Wait. Try it again.
Stole it. I know where it went now.
Wait. Let's try this. When I say the paper bag of evil, I want this half of you, you go, ooh. Then this half, you go, ah. And then all together we go, dun, dun, dun. Really dramatic. Here we go. You ready? The paper bag of evil. That's good. A little scary, but good. The next thing we will use is a bottle of ketchup. You do not have to ooh the ketchup. We shall place the bottle of ketchup into the paper bag of evil. I snap my fingers and it disappears. You don't seem impressed. Oh. Okay, can you see it in there? I'm evil. I can show these things. Can everyone see it? So the bottle of ketchup really didn't disappear, did it? Yeah. No, so that's not a good trick, is it? Okay, well, we'll do something else. It's okay. Don't worry. Science! Okay, I need someone to come up and help me. Someone who can follow. Can you follow directions? Yeah. Come up here. No. Come and stand right over here, and what is your name?
I'm Master Shake.
Do you mind if I call you Bob?
No.
Okay, Bob, are you nervous?
I guess.
Well, you're shaking. But that's okay. Now, Bob, we are going to do the bottle dance. Perfect. Now, Bob, do you know what the most important part of the bottle dance is?
I have no clue what the bottle.
The bottle.
I'm guessing the bottle.
Let me get out the bottles. Here we go, Bob. You get to choose which one you want to use. Take your time, but hurry. And this is really cool. This is Slurpee Burpee Cola. Twice the sugar, twice the caffeine. Moms love this stuff. Trust me. Then you get a candy cane tube. I take a candy cane tube. Now all you have to do is do exactly what I do. It's just like synchronized swimming, only without the swimming or the synchronicity. So if I hold my bottle like this, how do you hold it? Perfect, that's good. If I hold my tube like this, how do you? Okay, good. You're way ahead of the curve. Here we go. Get down with your bad self. Don't get ahead of me. Now, we cover the bottle with the tube. Do you know why? It won't work the other way. Think about it. One hand on the bottom, one hand on the top, one hand in the middle. Here we go. Are you ready? 1, 2. Show them your bottle. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. Show them your bottle. Bob, wait. Okay, wait, take it out. Turn it around, put it back up in there. Okay, I moved a little fast that time. He's new at this. Okay, one hand on the bottom, one hand on the top, one hand in the middle. Here we go. A little slower. 1, show him your bottle. Bop! Okay, take it out and turn it around. Take it out and turn it around. I'm watching you. Troublemaker. Okay. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 2.5. 3, 4, 5. Show me your bottle. Bop! Take it out, turn it around. Take it out. Troublemaker. Okay, show him your bottle. What are you doing? It's him, right? It's not. It's him.
You gave him a broken tooth.
Broken tooth? Okay, okay. Okay, we'll check. Okay, show him your bottle. Okay, here we go. Ready? 1, show him your bottle. Bop! Okay, turn around. I'll wait for you to catch up. It's okay. It's okay. 1. Show him your bottle. Here we go, big finish. 1, 2, show him your bottle. Give Bob a hand for having me. Thank you, my friend. Be careful going back down. And I had such high hopes for him. No, never go to Taco Bell right before a show, do you know? Give Bob a hand for helping me. Now I need someone else to come up and help me search for eternal miniondom. Let me look out amongst all of you.
Mario.
No. Let me get someone from the... Hello back there. They're jumping up and down and waving. Okay, back in the very back. Come on up. You're in black hair. Yeah, you come on up here. And what's your name? Do you mind if I call you Bob? Okay, we're going to do something very special and very dangerous. I have, in my scientific research, created a mind-reading orange. Yes, I can tell you're all impressed. Now, during the course of this demonstration, you may hear a very bad pun or two.
Or 20.
The correct response to hearing a pun is science. Let's try it all together. That's good. Now let's get out the mind-reading orange. Thank you. This is my mind-reading orange. His name is Caesar. That's right, he's an Orange Julius. Yeah. He has a girlfriend. Angelina Jolie. She has a peel. On her back she says juicy. They're actually getting very serious because she's his main squeeze. But don't worry, they're not going to get too serious. He can't have kids. He's seedless. Okay, now what I need for you to do is stare straight into his eyes. Now that's his belly button. Look in his eyes. That's what I get for using a navel orange. Now before we continue, I must put Julius into a deep trance. Concentrate. Concentrate. I'm making orange concentrate. He is now in a deep hypnotic trance. I will prove that with the spike of terror. You notice he didn't say a thing. Now he's in a trance, so now we must pick out something for you to concentrate on and project to Julius. Quite often the easiest thing would be these, because there are 52 different pictures you can think of. But before we start, of course, I will mix up the deck. I love you, I hate you, I love you, I hate you. I only want to be friends. It's not you, it's me. Now, it's completely mixed up. What we'll do, I will flip through it like this, and you say stop anytime you want to. A little faster than that. Let me get started. It's true, right? Okay. Right there, take a look at your card. Study it. Memorize it. Memorize the front. And very importantly, memorize the back. Perfect. But no, it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter because the orange is in a trance, cannot see it. So in order to protect the integrity of this experiment, we must now destroy the card. But first, before we can truly destroy the card, we must attack it emotionally. You know, the national average is 6. Next, we must attack it philosophically. I saw what you did with the Queen of Diamonds. And then once again, physically. There. Now, the card can truly be destroyed. But you know what? So many people get so excited that they're going to have their mind read by an orange, they often forget what their card is. I do not want that to happen to you. So I want you to hang on to that. Now, we can destroy the card. And we must make the pieces borderline mysteriously vanish. Now, we must wake up the orange.
Take off the spike first.
Wake up!
Ow! Oh, God.
And now the orange will tell us what your card was. Sometimes the orange must be convinced to tell us what the card is. For those of you in the audience that are in the know, this is what is called a citrus reamer. Now, for those of you who laughed at that, I thank you for the affirmation of the joke. For those of you, very few, who applauded at the citrus reamer, that's disturbing. No, we will not do that. Obviously, he cannot tell us what your card is because he does not have a mouth.
Add one.
Now, as I do this, I want everyone to just think to themselves, why so serious? He's drooling.
Sign?
Wait. What does that look like to you? I was hoping it was going to be money. Please just pull that out and hold it for a second. We will mourn for the dead later. It is a card, and if we open it up, it appears to be the 5 of diamonds, but we all know her 5 of diamonds was missing a corner. Would you please see if the corner fits? It fits! And as my personal gratitude for coming up here and helping me, you get this.
Got a package you need delivered? Use Animail. Let us leave something special on your doorstep.
Being on your computer is a lot of times a lot of fun. Also on your computer, it's a great source for what's known as optical illusions. Here's a few for you to take a look at. Look carefully. How many legs does this elephant have? Look again. Count them. Are you sure? Take a look at this. Count the number of white dots and the number of black dots. It looks like they keep changing. This is not a video effect. This is an optical illusion. You can test it yourself by pausing this video so the frame stops, but the illusion continues. On this one, take a look at the horizontal lines. Are they evenly spaced and parallel to each other? No. Watch now as I remove the black squares. You see, they are. Just once again, it's an optical illusion. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here today and may be gone tomorrow, but I'm here to gesticulate and enumerate a few of the pearls of wisdom I have gathered in my far-flung travels across this great earth and parts of Muncie, Indiana. Yes, friends, Muncie, Indiana, eighth wonder of the world, the only hole above ground. Here you tell you, no matter what you've gone and what you've done, you've gone and you've done it, so you might as well forget about it. Furthermore, it is absolutely needless to say that it's needless to say. And that being said, for centuries, man has searched for a way to end pain and suffering. That time has come. Does your Aunt Minnie have a mustache? Does your Uncle Waldo chase parked cars? Does your cousin Mumford suffer from insanity? All that is over, friends, thanks to Dr. Osborn's amazing elixir of life. Yes, friends, thanks to the amazing elixir of life, Cousin Mumford no longer has to suffer from insanity. Cousin Mumford can enjoy his insanity. Can I get a hooray? Yeah, now I feel it only fair to warn you that those scoundrels at the so-called Food and Drug Administration have seen fit, and yes, sir, we will talk about fits in just a minute, have seen fit to deny the good doctor, who is me, a permit to dispense this to the general populace, who is you. Can I hear an oh no? Yes, they do not want you to have this nectar of the gods, this ambrosia of the ages. Can I hear a boo? Yes, boo, sir. You sound like you need this in the worst way, and trust me, that's just the way I want to give it to you. Yes, friends, this is made in my own private laboratory from an ancient Indian recipe given to me by that great American medicine man, Cheap Running Water, and his two sons, Hot and Cold. Yes, I got this on his deathbed. Had to dig a little bit, but I got it. Now then, I want to give you a testimonial from an actual physician. I had a dentist, a Dr. Yankum, and he had developed the shakes. Could no longer do his dental work. Well, I'm proud to say after only one bottle of the amazing elixir, he no longer shook. Fact of the matter, he could barely move. But there was a problem. Mrs. Yankum developed a taste for the elixir. So I had to solve that for him. What I sent him were these. Ancient Egyptian bottle retention sarcophagi. Yes, you can find these in the gift shop. And I explained to him, all you need to do is under one, you put the bottle of your elixir. Under the other one, you put an empty glass. Then you cover the glass, you cover the bottle. When you see her going for the bottle, you say the mystical Egyptian words, woo woo. Yes, and then they change places. He said, wait, let me get this straight. We cover the bottle, we cover the glass, we say the mystical ancient Egyptian words, woo woo, and they change places. Yes, that's correct. He said, that's good, that's good, that's good. But what if Mrs. Yankum sees me cover the bottle and cover the glass and hears me say the ancient Egyptian magical words, woo woo? Well, I said, well, the only thing you can do after that is you get a bottle for you and a bottle for her. And while you're at it, get one for Cousin Mumford and Aunt Minnie also. Now, friends, I know you're wondering, how much for this miracle in a bottle? Well, it's not $1, not $5, not $10. It is $2. $2 for a bottle. And a special for our friends up north, 2 bottles, $5. And don't forget about our ironclad guarantee. If you're not 100% satisfied with the amazing elixir, simply return the unused portion of the bottle and we will happily return the unused portion of your money. Yes, friends, the amazing elixir for the young, the old, the wise, and the otherwise. And I thank you. Okay, who'll be first? You, sir. You, sir, over there. Yes, come right. Well, that's the end of the show. I hope you had a good time. We traveled into the past, had fun in the present, and even possibly looked into the future. Speaking of the future, I hope to see you in person real soon. Good night.